Now, Parliament has been put on the spotlight for failing to amend the finance bill that would have cushioned Kenyans from their high taxation way before the 16% VAT on petroleum products came into effect on the 1st September. In our weekly segment of House of Cards, our senior political reporter Chris Tairu looks at the options open to the government over this matter.
The situation in the country may have normalized, at least for now, exactly a week after the 16% value-added tax on all fuel products came into effect, and that saw the immediate increase on fuel prices countrywide. And as the public continues to suffer in silence, all eyes and hopes are on President Uhuru Kenyatta, who returns to the country from China on Sunday to sign the Finance Bill 2018 that will offer reprieve to Kenyans who have seen fuel pump prices reach an unprecedented highs. The bill is already at the president's desk, but the question that many are asking, did Parliament fail in saving the situation, noting that the law to tax fuel products, and that came into effect in 2013, has been suspended twice, in 2013 and 2016.
They had a period of 5 years to amend that law, to remove the charging of VAT on petroleum products. Members of Parliament need to be very honest, and they need to tell the country that on this matter, the failure is on our part. The failure is on our part, me included. Because apart from being the leader of majority, I am the member for Garissa Township.
You remember in the last Parliament, we had this something called the tyranny of numbers. So some of these things were being passed in Parliament in a rush, and some of them came just when we were approaching election.
People who should squarely be blamed for are the people who are in Parliament in 2013. So we have Rotich has no blame. In fact, Rotich is acting on the law that was passed by Parliament.
Last-minute efforts by a section of legislators to save the situation by asking the Speaker to reconvene Parliament and seek legal means that will stop the taxation of fuel products suffered a blow after most members shied away from an informal meeting organized by Nandi Hills MP Alfred Keter.
You know, they're very, very dishonest. It's very hypocritical that every time they fail in their duties, then they want to say, we are going to impeach the CS Rotich. In fact, Rotich's function as an executive is to implement the laws passed by Parliament.
My party will definitely bring amendments to the VAT Act to do away with that VAT on petroleum products completely. I think that, to me, will be the permanent solution to it.
With a debt of 5 trillion shillings currently staring at Kenyans, the president finds himself in a dilemma on whether to side with the already overtaxed Kenyans or to bow to the IMF, which has demanded the effecting of the new VAT as a condition to grant any loans to Kenya.
I cannot pass a budget of 2.7 trillion and again say there's no resources to finance. That is being dishonest to the people of Kenya. So let the members not cry wolf. Let them not shed crocodile tears with the other Kenyans. They should take responsibility.
These debts are killing us. They are destroying this country, and you know, we are not seeing it now, but let me tell you, the governments that are going to come, the ones that will take over from President Uhuru, and those who will come after, they will pay these debts for a very long time.
But even as the government seems to be reluctant to reverse the law to tax fuel products, already there have been suggestions as to how the government can collect taxes to bridge the deficit gap and still cushion Kenyans from the high taxes.
Some people are even saying, why don't you drop the VAT tax on fuel from 16% to 12% or 13% as been done in Uganda and Tanzania, or altogether remove the VAT Act and further put more tax on revenue that we have. From 16%, you now say, let's make it 18%. That way you spread it across the country. Those are discussions that are ongoing.
If anything, fuel products are already being taxed heavily. There are numerous taxes, excise duty, we have the fuel levy, which is already a tax to get money from fuel and do development.
The best thing is just to do away with it once and for all. Because when you start taxing things that affect the small people, the common manage, then you are actually killing the economy.
For now, Kenyans have no option but to continue digging deeper into their pockets as they wait in bated breath to see if the president will put pen to paper assenting to the Finance Bill 2018. Chris Dairo, KTN News.